Ciao a tutti, benvenuti. Welcome back to Appa's Kitchen on the road here in Reggio Calabria. I'm on Corso Garibaldi, the main shopping pedestrian street. Beautiful morning here. I'm out early today. So I'm walking to the Porto di Calabria, the port of Calabria, to catch the ferry to Messina, Sicily. Right over there on the other side of the Strait of Messina. There's nobody out. Actually, there was a lot of traffic. Kids are going to school today. So anyway, there was a lot of traffic. Parents, grandparents taking the kids to school today. Here on Corso Garibaldi, it's pretty deserted. I'm here on Vongole, so I'm just going to walk a little bit up here to the ferry terminal. It's a really beautiful morning. And there's the moon. It's calm, no wind. So it should be a smooth ride on the ferry. Just another beautiful day here. The weather has been perfect now that the wind has died down. And this is such a pretty street. This is Corso Vittorio Emanuele. So that's the end of Lungomare, and now just this little walkway here. Still pretty street. These pretty buildings. A little bit of a boulevard feel to it. Some cafes. It's very pleasant here. It's a medium size, well, actually a small city, about 160,000 people. And from what I've seen, it's very nice. I don't know what happens when you get further away from the center. But it just seems very nice. A little outdoor gym here. Cute. So now that walkway has ended. A little traffic circle here, a roundabout. And we just go here to the left, down the hill. And the ferry terminal is right down here. Here's the ferry terminal. There's a little coffee shop there. A marina. Here's the schedule. So Saturday, Sunday, and holidays. From Reggio to Messina. 8:50, it has these little symbols here, so except Sunday, and it's a course of regional interest. I don't know what that means. So I arrive at 9:20. Coming back 11:30, 12:45, or 2:20. 12:45. 12:45 is not on Saturday. Alright, so my option coming back is 4:20, not 2:20. Alright, I thought the ticket office was closed, so I used that machine. So I got my ticket here. And coming back, 2:20 was the only option in the afternoon. There was no 12:45. So that's it. Messina looks different. It was so much like the ferry from Richmond to San Francisco. That's really pretty. So the first thing I see is food. Gelateria, pasticceria, rosticceria, gastronomia. And I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just walking straight. Mamma mia. Ooh. Just assuming I should check my map, but I'm just assuming this will take me somewhere. Alright, it's a good thing I checked because I want to go that way. I think that's the Duomo over there. So I'm going to the Duomo, the cathedral. It's kind of the center of things. And there's a pasticceria al Duomo that has cannoli. So that's where I'm going to go. Just going to go in that direction, and then as I get closer, I will ask again for a recommendation for cannoli. There were a couple places that popped up, but I figure on the main plaza you can't go wrong. So let me tell you about the ride. When I first got on, there was, seating right on the main deck. And then I noticed there was a downstairs area. So I thought I'd have a better chance of getting a seat by a window if I went down. Bad idea. It smelled of fuel and poo. There was a restroom down there. There was nobody down there. So I went back up, and then all the window seats were taken. There's a sign for Mercato del Porto Market. So anyway, all the window seats were taken. So I just sat on an aisle and couldn't look out the window. So there was nothing to film. So there were these 4 young people. I'm gonna assume they were like university age, because I think everybody else is in school today. I saw them in the waiting area. A mother brought one girl in. There were 3 people already there, so they kind of joined up. They all had suitcases. They were sitting right behind me. They were speaking English. It was so cute. The girl especially kept saying, "I don't know how you say this in English." And the boy would say, "Well, you could say it this way, or you could say it this way." It was just adorable. So they were obviously Italian, but they were speaking English to practice. It's something I used to tell my students all the time. Just get together with your friends and just say, "We're going to speak English." So it's just really cute to hear them. I was eavesdropping. I wanted to turn around and say something to them, but so I don't know what they're doing here. I think they're going to Catania. All right, so anyway, let me check my map. I think I see the Duomo right straight ahead of me. Google is telling me to do a little zigzag here. So this is Messina. Messina was also destroyed in the earthquake in 1908. The earthquake apparently was centered in the Strait of Messina. So all of these buildings are probably post-earthquake 1908. They look a little fancier than what I saw in Reggio. A lot more decoration. Really pretty. So here's a pretty boulevard. Cute little Fiat. Pasticceria. Gelateria. I guess I can cross even though it's red. Sorry for the noise. There's some alarm that's going off, but look at this beautiful building. Oh, thank God. It's very pretty. I think that's the Duomo straight ahead. That alarm, the alarm stopped and then it started again. But really nice, you know, I think this would also be a nice place to make a base in Sicily because it's close to Calabria. It's easy to get across the strait, go to Reggio for a day, and then from here it's easy to get around Sicily. Catania and Syracuse are south from here on this coast, and then Palermo is up around to like the northwest. All right, so that's the Duomo. So the Duomo, the cathedral here, has this clock that does a little show at noon. You can kind of see it there. You can also go up into the bell tower. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. And I think parts of this are old, and then parts of it are reconstructed after the earthquake. Big tour group. Really pretty piazza. It's very pleasant here. There's more up the hill there. Here's a tour bus. So I think they have like hop on, hop off buses and other ways to get around. But the first thing I'm going to do is find a place to sit and check out my options. Let's have another look at the Duomo. Here's a pretty little spot to rest. Really pretty building here with this detailing on the side. Looks like the Zodiac. Antiquarian and archaeological excavation site. Piazza Immacolata. Really pretty fountain. Nice. I like it. All right, I'm going to park here for a minute. All right, I'm going to go to Pasticceria. Oh, look at the cute little train. I'm going to go to Pasticceria del Duomo, which is up here somewhere. And I might do this train. I don't know where you board the train. So after my canolo, maybe I'll do this. And I'll come back and go inside the church. Let me see if he's going to stop here. All right. I asked him how much it was. I couldn't hear what he was saying because it was really noisy. He turned the train off and then got out and started rattling off in Italian. It took me a minute to remember how to say slow. It's that word in Italian that has multiple meanings. Piano, piano. So he said, "You speak English?" So then he switched to English. So it's 10 euros. He gave me a little map. Does the whole tour of the city, 45 minutes. Can stop at, there's a viewpoint up on the hill. Stop there. He said he will sit there until he has about 10 people. Kind of, I forget how he said it, but what he was trying to say was the latest that he will leave will be 11. Because then he wants to be back at noon for the show. The clock show. I asked him, I told him I wanted to get a canolo. I said, Pasticceria del Duomo is good. He said, yeah, or you can go to Ragusa. I said, which one is better? And he said, Ragusa. So he sent me this way. Told me where it was. There's a Catalan church or something. So I think this is the church. It's so pretty here. Really, so different from Reggio. But let me put Ragusa in my map so I can find it. All right, so I'm gonna cross the street. There's a church, and then I think I have to go around the church, which is at the Garibaldi. I haven't really had breakfast today. I had a pear and coffee. So I'm excited for my first canolo in Sicily. There it is, right in front of me. Ragusa. Canolo, è vero, canolo siciliano. Alright, so canolo and a granita di caffè con panna. And that's good. I asked for a cappuccino. He said no, granita. And then he said, that's how we do it. All right, that's how we do it. Let's try this. Really good. So it's a really fresh shell. A little on the sweet side. The filling. Really good. And I got a little cannoli magnet. All right, well that was good. So now I'm going to go back, see how the train is doing. Have a little tour of Messina. Come back and see the clock show. That'll take me to noon. And then I still have 2 hours to kill. My ferry back is at 2:20. I think it took me about 15 minutes from the port. So we're doing good. It's going to be a nice day here in Messina. Hopefully the train is still there. Yeah, it's still there. Souvenir shops. Really cute stuff. I really didn't see a whole lot of souvenirs in Reggio. So granita apparently is a big thing here. It's what we call water ice. So the coffee granita was really strong coffee ice with whipped cream on top. Let me see if I have time maybe to go inside the cathedral. It's 10:20. Right, so I have time. She said 11. I said, what if it's only me? She said, oh no. So I said, well, what if it's only me at 11? She said, no, don't worry, don't worry. So I don't know. I'm not going to do the clock tower, but let's see here. Oh, there's a bookshop too. It's pretty. Really beautiful. There's a big mosaic above the altar. Beautiful ceilings.
Sei una bella parte. Io, how are you?
Quando vieni?
Forse l'anno prossimo.
L'anno prossimo. Ti aspettiamo.
Ok, ci vediamo.
Same name. Yeah.
C'è fatto.
For same.
Per celebrare la realizzazione del primo acquedotto della città. L'opera è stata commissionata allo scultore Montossi. Adesso stiamo percorrendo il corso Cavour. Now we are taking corso Cavour. Nous sommes dans la rue Cavour. È una delle vie più antiche della città e lo potete notare dai balconi originali sulla vostra sinistra. Questa via anticamente era piena di botteghe e ristoranti. Moment pendant la première République. Après, Messine fut dominée par les Byzantines et les Arabes. En 1600, Messine refleurit avec l'arrivée de Novi trova un reliquario d'argento, nel quale si custodisce una parte del cuore di San Camillo dell'Elis. Questo è il punto panoramico più alto.
So now I'm on the other side looking at Calabria. This little train is very funny. There's the Duomo down there. I guess that's the port.
Siamo sul corso Garibaldi. We are.
Oh, Madonna. Well, that was fun. It's really silly little train with funny music. And we were really packed in there. Lots of perfume. And I could smell garlic. But it gave me a little feel for the city without having to walk. So I wonder if they have something like this in Reggio. I didn't even really look. These little things are great. You know, when I traveled before in Europe, I would always take the hop-on, hop-off bus just to get a orientation of the city, and then you can kind of go explore on your own once you figure out where things are. So I'm going to sit here and wait until 12 o'clock for the show, and then try to find some lunch and head back to the ferry. Here we go. I'm cutting a lot of this out. All right, well, hate to say it, it's boring. I don't know what's going to happen. So some little saints are going to come twirling out of the bell tower. It's really hot in the sun. And I'm hungry. I'm sure that there are videos on YouTube of the whole show, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna stand here and wait for this thing to happen. So the lion roared 3 times, the rooster crowed 3 times. Now we got Ave Maria. Oh. There's an angel moving. Some people are coming out now. Check this out. Here at Appa's Kitchen, we get bored easily. Alright, so that's it. I'm gonna walk back this way. All the tourists are engaged. So I'm gonna go to, she recommended this pizza place. I'm going to go to Il Siciliano instead. Because it looks like they have more variety. I don't want pizza. So anyway, I figured I'll go while everybody's still over there. It won't be crowded. Once the show is over, who knows where they're all going to go. And then I'll walk back to the ferry terminal. Still have some time to kill. Alright, so I just passed that Catalan church. Little souvenir shop here. There's the port over there. It's Sicilian. Should be here straight ahead. Oh, here it is. Alright, well, it's a pretty good menu. They have fried starters, other delicacies or starters. Crusco pizza tradizionale. It's like, I don't know what that is, like bruschetta. Primi piatti, I'm looking at the spaghetti with mussels and clams. It's kind of what I've had my heart set on. Garlic, parsley, pepper, fresh cherry tomatoes. But they have a lot of stuff. Sicilian style spaghetti. Macaroni alla norma. Pasta with sardines. We have fish and meat. And sides. Pizza. Bread made with pizza dough. Beer. Cocktails. Digestives. I think I saw desserts somewhere. Alright, so I think I'm going to get this pasta with Cozze and Vongole. Alright, so I'm getting spaghetti with clams and mussels and a glass of white wine, Sicilian, I don't know what he said, grego. I asked if they had white wine, and he named 3, Chardonnay, I forget what the other one was. He said you have Sicilian, and he said grego. So they had indoor seating. I'm out on the street here. This is the main street, I think, Corso Garibaldi maybe. It's a little noisy, but I'm outside. So nice. I like Messina. It's a good day trip. Salute. It's good. Alright, look at this beauty. Looks, smells delicious. Let's try it. It's good. Salty though. Alright, it's good. I'm going to eat. Alright, that was good. And this wine is perfect with it. Just wish I had a little bread to sop this rest of this up. Seems like such a waste. So I don't think I'm going to get coffee here. I think I'm going to go someplace else. I have some time to kill. Maybe get a granita, like a lemon granita. Just hang out. Alright, well that was good. I don't know why Google Maps made me go all the way around the back. The entrance is right there. So it's 1:08. I have until 2:20 for the ferry. It's not that far. Just gonna check out this church here. and then get a granita, and then head back. So it wasn't destroyed, wasn't affected in the 1908 earthquake, but it was earlier earthquakes. So it's kind of been reconstructed over the years. I don't know what they're doing. There's some kind of a multimedia presentation. All right, not that interesting. So I'm gonna end it here. You don't need to see the rest of the day. I'm gonna get a granita, maybe right here, Ragusa, and hang out a little bit, find a nice shady bench to rest, walk back to the ferry, go back to Reggio, and then I have to walk home. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this little trip to Messina. It's really nice. I like it here. So I think if I came back and I wanted to base myself in Sicily, this is definitely a possibility. All right. That's it. Ciao for now. Thanks for watching. Arrivederci.